Ahoy and welcome to this narrowboat adventure. Today I'm going to be answering your questions and hopefully it'll be enlightening for everyone. So the first question comes from Just Made It, and the question is, do you live on board permanently? Yes, we do. We've lived on board permanently since January, and we did have a month overlap from when we bought the boat to when we had to leave our previous flat. So we sort of slowly eased ourselves in over that month and then took the full leap once the month was up. The next question is from mccuda. How long is it? I assume you mean the boat. And the boat is 50 foot long. It's 6 foot 10 wide, I believe. And this next one comes from Rhythm 2K4. And the question is, are you CCing or staying in a marina? We're CCing, which means that we continuously cruise. I will probably do a video at some stage about the difference between continuously cruising and staying in a marina and the rules and that kind of thing. But for now, that's all you're getting, mccuda. I mean, Rhythm 2K4. The next one comes from comfywomfy, and it is, how are you finding CCing with work? Pretty much fine, as we both have sort of creative type jobs in London. It's kind of easy because most places are about an hour away from London. Even if you go to Reading or Oxford, it only takes you about an hour to get in. My partner, his job is further south of the river, which is a place where there isn't very many canals, so I think he's finding it a little bit more difficult. But for myself, I'm not finding it very difficult at all. But then I don't have a 9-to-5 job. I probably would find it hard if it was a 9-to-5. We've just spent quite a lot of time sort of quite far south of London. The furthest south you can actually go on the canals, we went down to Godalming, and that was a bit frustrating. I had to get up a lot earlier to get in, but it's doable. The next question is from chefearthenware, and his question, or her question, is his and hers toilets? So yeah, we have 2 toilets. We had 2 toilets when we moved in, and we had no idea why. We wondered if it was sort of a romance thing, or maybe it was a toilet each. And then when we came to needing to replace one of the toilets because it was a bit leaky, we realised the reason that we have 2 is probably because it costs £59 to get a new cassette for the current toilet, or £60 for an entirely new toilet. So we got an entirely new toilet again, rather than spending £1 less and getting half as much toilet. And the next question comes from narrowboatview, and it is, can we see the outside? You can see the outside in time. I want to repaint it. I've kind of made the decision that I'm not going to put the name of our boat on this channel, just really for our own kind of security. So what I'm going to do, the plan is that I'm going to repaint the outside of the boat at some stage, and when we do, we're only going to put the name on one side, so then the other side I can film and I can show you guys the outside of the boat. Narrowboatview also asks, can you tell us the age of the boat? Yeah, the boat is 95, so it's about 21 years old. David asks, how far can you travel in a day? Well, David, the longest we've travelled in a day is 21 miles. That was a 12-hour day, and it was a bit of a nightmare. We've had some alternator troubles, so we didn't want to restart the engine too many times, so we tried to do something we planned to travel in about 3 to 4 days in 2 days. But I would say that you can probably do more. We did do locks in that time. If you had a straight go with no locks, you'd probably be laughing and have it done in even further. The next question is ogamibusho. Sorry if I mispronounced that. And it says, can you have a steel hull with a wood cabin? You can have a steel hull with a wood cabin. Actually, those boats are much cheaper, I think, because the wooden cabins or any part of a boat that's made of wood take quite a lot of upkeep and often need to be replaced. So they do exist. They're cheaper than most, but mostly because they don't last as long. Norman asks, do you think you'll ever pursue a more open water sailing? Yeah, I think we probably will. We have talked about a sea boat, and we've also been talking about maybe trying to cross the channel, as there's a lot of canals over in Europe that would be fun to explore. But no immediate plans. I've been watching some of the other sailing channels, like Le Vagabond and other channels like that, and certainly for me it's something that is a bit scary. Like, I've seen episodes where they've been sailing through the sea and they've had engine troubles, and so then they have been stuck in storms because they got stuck longer than they meant to be in a particular place. That kind of thing just doesn't happen on narrowboats, really. If you need to stop, you can always just stop, pretty much. So yeah, that sounds a bit scary. Norman also wanted to have a link to my other channel, and also so did Narrowboatview, so I think I better give you one. The channel is called Jazzy Is Me. I'll put a link in the down below description bar thingy. Just to be completely honest and upfront with everyone, the channel is not about narrowboats. I'm an actor, so the channel is me messing about and acting, and also kind of just doing whatever I like. So I've got a rap video on there, I've got videos about when I built a pizza oven, I've got all sorts of fun stuff. But yeah, do check it out if you're interested too. My next question comes from mccuda again, and it is, can you explain 12-volt appliances? They wanted me to talk about fridges, TVs, laptops, washing machines, the lot. So yeah, you can get special 12-volt appliances. We have a 12-volt fridge, and you can get, we used to have a 12-volt television, but we never used it, so we got rid of it. But lots of people do have televisions. Laptop, my laptop is 19 volts. I don't know if you can get 12-volt laptops, but I use, oh, where's it gone? Oh, not to worry. I have an external charging block, and I just charge it when I'm at work, or if I'm at a cafe or something, I just charge it up there, and then I can use that when I'm at home. But to be honest, most of the time with my laptop, I usually take it to a cafe to do editing and stuff like that there, and then I can have my lunch at the same time and chill out. And I kind of like it because it feels like I have my home as a resting place, and I go and do my work elsewhere. Washing machine. We don't have a washing machine. We take all our stuff to the laundrette, and I think that's what the vast majority of boaters do. Because if you had a washing machine, probably it would take up a lot of room, use a lot of electricity and a lot of water, when realistically, for the £6 it's going to cost you to do a load of washing in a laundrette, you may as well just take it and do it there. I have seen people on boats with washing machines. I don't know if they were 12 volts. I know that you can get foot pedal ones though, so there are no power washing machines. Appliances don't work on normal plugs, of course, if they're 12 volts. So in our boat we have like those sort of cigarette lighters that you'd get in a car. We also have you can get little USB ports and things like that. So basically anything that you could get a USB plug and charge it from your computer, you can probably charge it from a boat on 12 volts. The next question is from Chris. Hey Chris. And it says, do you get slugs like on land? Do ducks eat your plants? I have found slugs on the side of the boat, but never in my plants. I haven't had ducks successfully try and eat my plants, but I have had a couple try it, but I shooed them away. But thus far it doesn't seem like any of them have been coming in while I'm not here. I'll keep you posted on that. The garden's doing very well. I'll have to do an update soon. Will the boat be able to be repaired? From Bookish. Oh, this is about the boat in my video about the boat that's engine caught on fire. I don't know if it needed to be repaired, which sounds insane, but I have seen the boat drive past us about 2 weeks after that happened. So either they got it repaired very quickly, or it still worked. I'm not entirely sure. Thanks so much for watching though. If you have any more questions, please do leave them down in the description. If you'd like to join us again on this narrowboat adventure, please do subscribe. Thank you so much for joining us and have a great day. Bye!